Yeah, man. It was the beginning of the end. Like I think I changed a bit that night. Actually, I know I did for sure. Rouse and I were in such a state, and it was still shock before the depression hit in. And we were having a drink at this bar that no longer exists on Sunset Boulevard, talking about him. And then he got a text message and he said, let's go down the street to the Comedy Store. This is now probably 1 a.m. And we walk in the Comedy Store and there's maybe, I don't know, man, 12 people in there. Just like, late night, just a bunch of cats doing comedy. And Dave Chappelle comes on. Just a surprise gig.
Yeah, crazy.
And Chappelle does 2.5, 3 hours. And Jason and I, we didn't laugh out loud a lot that night. But that little moment, I think, is what saved us in a way.
It's like surreal because you're hearing hilarity. That's an amazing guest to have unannounced come on stage.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
And we were in such a dark place. And so was Dave. Dave was in a dark place too.
Right.
So it was just and it wasn't like stand up that night. It was just
cathartic almost.
Like I don't even know if there was catharsis because I don't think anybody learned from it.
Right.
I think it was I think we were still on the descent.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
Where we sort of broke off and we were not at the bottom, but we'll see you at the bottom, boys.
So so tell me this. Because even Fred Patterson, our mutual friend, he's a good example. So I talked to him about Marty's state post. So he was let go by the fan. Sorry, why am I talking about the fan? He was let go by the Edge with Barry Taylor. And then it was 2 months later that he took his own life. In that period, I've talked to many, many people who talked to Martin Streek about his state of mind. And it sounds, from what I can understand, is he was enthusiastic and positive about the future. Fred was very clear about an issue he was having with like severance from his employer. At 102.1, and Fred he told it like what basically that this was really bugging him. But outside of that severance issue being let go by Chorus, it sounds like he had ideas for the future and he was in good spirits.
Yeah, I mean, it was Sunday and Monday we were texting. It was a Sunday. I remember I was in a car, riding up to Northern California to go attend a motorcycle race, and him and I were texting back and forth because somebody on Facebook had ripped me about something, and Martin just came to my defense.
Gotcha, good. Yeah.
Hammered them. And this person was an absolute ass. And Martin was there. We hadn't talked as much for a while. We'd see each other. I'd go visit him at the club. So he had a Sunday night show at the Velvet Underground, which was right around the corner from my house.
Cool.
So often I wouldn't go into the bar, but I would just stand outside with Martin and we would talk on Sundays. And it was kind of like, it was like, necessary to be with your bro that night. We did that a lot, even after he was gone, and then after he was gone from the gig,
right?
And then I don't know, man, it just happened. But I mean, the statistics are, for many people, specifically men, decisions are made and actions are taken within an hour.